Kick it, Sandy.
Welcome to the 35th edition of the Goldie Gossip podcast. I'm your host, Goldie Himalaya. Welcome to the show. We got a very special show tonight. I've been doing this podcast 2 years, and I've never had a special guest. I never had an in-house guest, but tonight I got my longtime collaborator and partner, Charles C. Dub White. We want to welcome to the Goldie Gossip podcast, Charles C. Dub White. Come on, give it to me, y'all. Yeah. It's my nigga here, boy. I came here in 79 trying to make it, and out of all the people I mess with, Charles is the only one that would collaborate with me. We did a lot of shit together. And right now I'm going to turn the mic over to my very good friend, Charles C. Dub White.
Thank you very much, Mike. Abdul, it's been a good long time, my brother.
Man, tell me about it, brother.
Yes, many collaborations, many years of just bonding over the years, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the musical tutorship that I was given over this time. Mm-hmm.
Me and Charles go back for many years. We have collaborated on a whole lot of songs. We've done Battle of the Mind, Dream Girl, Poetry in Motion, Status Quo. We got a whole list of songs that we and demos that we produced in the past. But, you know, I want to ask you, Charlie, when did you get started in music, and how did C-Dub come about? Where are you from? For people who don't know you, let them know where you came from and what you about, Charlie.
Okay, well, I say I got started in music as early as being a little kid. You know, my mom put me into, did some piano lessons and things of that nature, but I didn't follow through formally and continue on with that. I just, went on doing some other things. But I always looked to her and what she was doing as a professional entertainer as something that I was interested in as well. And
your mom's an entertainer as well, correct?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, she retired as a pianist for cruise lines.
Yes, most definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, so she has had a long run of doing that. But I decided that I wanted to, do some hip hop back in the early '80s, like late '80s, early '90s.
Yeah, that's when we hooked up together.
And you were definitely right there in that arena, and we put together some nice stuff.
Man, you was always prolific on them bars, man. And you and Bashay would always come and support me when I was with M3, Mike and Tanya, and we was doing all the showcasing in Hollywood. You guys were there for us 100%. Yes. Now, where you from, Charles?
I'm originally from Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And I came out here to California with my mom and brother back in the late 70s, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And then, she landed here at that time. I was in school in the Midwest, and then I came out here to stay permanently in the late 80s. So therefore, we got a chance to see high school life, the things that California had to offer.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Let me see. Now I want to ask you, man. I want to ask you, how do you feel about the new hip hop versus how we used to do hip hop? You know, I mean, what parts about it do you like? What parts about it don't you like? And tell me a couple of artists that you rock with right now.
That's a tough one.
I know. Huh?
You know, I try to remain objective about the things, but I'm from a little bit older, so I have
you got your own lane,
right? I have a gravity towards something that is a little different than what's going on now.
And plus, we not from the South,
right? So
you know that South way that they do the new hip hop. You know, I'm started from back east, from Detroit, and then I moved out here to the West Coast, and I've been West Coast for many years.
Yes.
And so, you know, that was really my thing. I respect the South, and I respect what they're doing business-wise. Business-wise, they got better than the last generation. They know how to keep their masters. They know how to collaborate with one another to make, you know, 2 or 3 different stars all come together to make the big buck. If one person ain't famous, the other one is. You know, if you got Drake, Rihanna, and Dr. Dre on it, somebody gonna like at least a couple of them. So it's bound to fly. You know, in our day, entertainers didn't collab. They just didn't. You never saw Smokey Robinson and the Miracles and the Temptations collab on a song, or you never saw Prince and Michael Jackson collab on a song. You know, people weren't collabing, and I think that's the positive part of music today. Now, I want to ask you this: what do you think about auto-tunes?
Well, it's a tool. If used properly, it can be overused.
Is it being overused?
Well, it can be. I mean,
come
depends on who it is.
Well, you know what?
Some people do.
Don't be scared of these motherfuckers.
No, I'm telling you.
Them.
Some people overuse it, and some people don't.
Nigga.
Well, right. A good majority of people overuse it.
I understand what it does for you.
Right.
I understand what it does for you. But enough is enough, dude. Everybody needs to be writing T-Pain a check. Everybody need to be writing T-Pain a check. Or Roger, or whoever had that shit popping.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got auto-tunes right here. I was just telling you that. I got it. Yeah. I ain't that good of a motherfucking singer, but everybody talking about keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real.
Right.
You know, I may not sing like Usher or nobody, but what you hear is what you get. I could use auto-tunes, and I probably would sound better with it. But I'll use auto-tunes when I'm ready, but I'm telling you, I'm burning out on it. I can do what I do without having to use auto-tunes, and I think that's way more keeping it real. Because half of these motherfuckers, if you see them live and they didn't have them auto-tunes, it ain't gonna sound like what you heard on the radio.
No, not at all.
And when people go to a concert, they want to hear that shit as good or better than the radio, you know.
Right.
So, yeah, I just wanted to get your opinion on that, man.
Okay.
Let me see. A new artist. Who do you like?
New artist.
I
have a hard time putting new artists' names together. I'd say.
You like J. Cole?
J. Cole's pretty good. He's pretty good. You know, Kendrick Lamar, I like him.
You
He's
like
not really new. I mean, I'm trying to think super new, like.
The Baby. How about the Baby?
The Baby. Well, I can't say I don't like him. I can say he has some pretty good hits. I can say that some of his things, you know, are I don't know, expected from him.
How about 2 Chainz? You like 2 Chainz?
2 Chainz, I mean, he's okay.
Oh, the new guys, I like Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
I like 2 Chainz.
Yeah. They do what they're doing.
I like some of the old heads too, though. I like Eminem, man, with that mom spaghetti. I gotta try some of that mom spaghetti.
Yeah, that could be good. That could be good. Yeah.
I gotta try some of that mom spaghetti, man, in Detroit.
Yeah, I even like some of the other guys that are not I just don't know all their names.
And you know, Fat Joe is selling them. Fat Joe selling them fucking White Castle burgers.
Mm-hmm.
They got Sloppy Joe burgers for that. And he's actually in a White Castle when people pull up to get their food.
Okay.
He's serving people the food and he's paying for it. He said, yeah,
okay.
so Fat Joe's jumping in Detroit as well.
Fat Joe.
That's really cool.
In Detroit,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's
with White Castle.
Okay.
They got his own line of White Castle burgers. They Sloppy Joe burgers.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's cool too. I'm excited about that. Now, I got all my questions out the way here. Hey, so what's coming up next for you, Charlie?
Well, what's coming up next? I'm doing some music production right now. I'm working on, a few new projects with a couple of different people. That you included.
Yeah, we're working on Wildin' Out. That's why you're here tonight.
Yeah.
We got to get. I told y'all on my last podcast that I hadn't been able to finish Wildin' Out because I couldn't get nobody to get the bars. This my man, he gonna give me some bars for sure, and we working on that. And yeah, man, Charles, give us your correspondence where people could hook up with you on Facebook and on social media. Give them all your platforms, Hip Hop Directory, all of it.
Okay, yeah, you could find me on hhdirectory.webs.com as well as facebook.hhdirectory. Yeah, those two would be probably sufficient. Facebook.com/hhdirectory and hhdirectory.webs.com.
Great. So yeah, people, hit my boy Charles C. Dub White up on Facebook, and you're gonna hear another collab with me and him soon as we can get in the studio and cook it up. Charles,
I appreciate you.
Thank you, my man.
I do.
And come on, man, give me some love, nigga.
Yeah.
We go back a long time, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for being my first guest. And guys, we're gonna shut this one down with
Eeny, meeny, Jimmy, Deemy. The spirits are about to speak. And I'm feeling the essence of the sweet effervescence. And I'm sharing them with my peeps. This is and explicit. That's right. Smoking on endo, hanging out the window. My direction in life is where the wind blows. So I'ma blow this weed in the wind. Cause my tattoo is more ink in my skin. We gon' die anyway, might as well roll the blunt and get high anyway, hey. So throw a dub on it. Got cash in my hands with a dub on it. Himalaya on the vocoder. Listen to this, it's similar to the smoke odor. Leave a smoke odor. After I lay my vocals down, all you see is a cloud. I'm looking down, beyond above clouds. High off life, too high to come down. Above clouds, high off life, too high to come down. Chopping it up on the back of the bus with a bag of bud, bagging it up. Chopping it up on the back of the bus with a bag of bud, bagging it. No stress, no shake, no stems, no seeds. Sticky icky is all we need. No stress, no shake, no stems, no seeds. Sticky icky is all we need. I got a double second good. I got a double second good. I got a double second good. Go back, go and bring it straight to the good. I got a double second good. I'm that guy with the sleepy eyes, but I'm not tired. I'm that guy with the smoking gun, but it ain't been fired. I'm that guy that's creeping up to your hood.
When you see me coming, nigga, know that it's all good. And if you short on cash, but don't you sweat it. Until your payday come, nigga, I give you credit. If you don't wanna reimburse me, I won't sweat. You better be public capping your ass and then collect. I'm the guy with the wicked cough, but yet I'm well. I'm the guy with the wicked farts, but let me smell. I'm the guy that's coming fat with the sack. And if it ain't, nigga, here's your money back. Give a nigga love, cunt. Sit your ass down, bitch, roll me up a blunt. Humboldt County, woo, that's the ticket. Roll me up a blunt of that old sticky nigga.
Chopping it up on the back of the bus with a bag of bud, bagging it up. Chopping it up on the back of the bus with a bag of bud, bagging it.
No stress, no shake, no stems, no seasons. Sticky icky is all we need. No stress, no shake, no stems, no seasons. Sticky icky is all we need. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on it. I got a dub on it. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on it. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on it. I got a dub on it. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on it. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on the second of good. I got a dub on it. I got a dub on the second of good. Any up, niggas? I got a dub on the second of good. That's right. I got a dub on the second of good. Any up, niggas? I got a dub on the second of good.